boys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're back with another money making method. We got a few different methods spread throughout this video, so we're gonna have something covering for everybody, whether you're looking to make a lot of money, you're brand new to the game and you just need a little bit. And if I sound like death, trust me, I know I have COVID right now, so I'm trying to grind out as many videos as possible. The only problem with that, however, is that I do sound horrible. So my apologies, but let's go ahead and jump into the first thing today. And the first thing today is going to require you to have the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Now, whenever I say this, people always complain that they don't have it or they don't have enough money. You don't need this car to do this method. However, it does help significantly if you are able to get your hands on it. So save up money. Or if you don't have it, use whatever car you want, whatever your fastest car is, and it will work the same. You'll just get a few less skill points. And once you have it, head on over to the Creative Lab Event Blueprints. What you're going to do is you're going to search for a share code. I'm going to go ahead and show you that share code, and there's actually two that I'm going to be showing. I held that up very weird. There's actually two that I'm going to be showing you today because sometimes one works for people, the other one doesn't. The first one's this one that you can see on screen right now. If this one works for you, I recommend using it over the other one as it is a bit quicker and easier to maneuver. However, if that one is not working for you guys, don't worry, we do have a second one just in case. And the second one is right here on the screen if you want to pause the video. The only problem with this one is it takes a bit of a turn, so the auto steering doesn't work quite as well. But we're going to go ahead and launch the first one that I showed you guys because this is my personal favorite one to do as you get more skill points and it is much quicker. So you're going to go ahead and launch as a solo race and you're going to select whatever car you're using. If it happens to be the Sesto Elemento, select that. And then you're going to go ahead and load in here, and what you're going to want to do is you want to go to difficulty and settings, head to difficulty, change your steering to assisted or auto steering is the ideal. You want to use auto steering. I'm going to go back to standard, and shifting, make sure you set it to automatic and then go ahead and save those settings. Now, if all this already seems like a bit too much work for you and you aren't interested in doing it, there is something else you can do. It costs a little bit of real life money, but it is a simple solution and provides you with a lot of fun in this game. If you guys are looking for a safe, secure, modded account, go ahead and check out mitchcactus.com. And if you do decide to purchase anything, make sure you're using code RISEN for 5% off all your purchases. They do offer anywhere from coin packages to your existing Forza account. So if you don't want to go ahead and start a new account because you already have progress on your existing one, that's okay. They can add as much as you would like to your existing account depending on the package you buy. They have thousands of Trustpilot reviews. So if you're interested, go ahead and check out mitchcactus.com. Anyways, if that doesn't seem like it's for you, go ahead and start the race right here. And you can go through, it takes about 30 seconds to do, and you can do it over and over again. You're getting about 9 to 10 skill points every single time. You can quick restart at the end to go ahead and do it again. We're not going to do that today because I've shown it many times on the channel, but we're going to go ahead and transition to the next method here. Now, our next method actually involves auction sniping, and people complain because I don't really show how to do it on this channel. So we're going to take a quick look at what the best way to do that is. And if you want to practice, you're going to go ahead and set a low minimum buyout. I believe you can do as low as 11,000, and you're going to search for cars, wait for them to come up. Sometimes it takes a little while. And when the cars finally do come out, you also want to make sure you set a maximum buyout here of 11,000 as well. And as you can see, we have a lot of cars listed, and lots of people, when they are brand new to auction sniping or buying cars off the auction house in general, they go ahead and load into the auction, which you can do. It just takes a lot longer, and chances are you're going to lose that snipe. So you want to actually press Y for me on Xbox. For you guys on PC, I'm not too sure, but it's the auction options button. And once you press it, there's a buyout option, and that is much faster than loading into the auction. So what you want to do is just practice going in, Y, and then down and spamming A. Practice this as much as possible until you're comfortable, and then get into auction sniping. As far as winning bids goes, you definitely want to back in and out when you're trying to place bids because it doesn't refresh until you back out, place your bid, and then once you do manage to get a bid on, instead of going back into this screen, you want to back in and out of your bid screen. This was just something quick that was asked a lot in the previous videos. And the first car we're looking at today is actually one that used to be very rare, and now it's getting rare again. However, it is guaranteed selling for 20 million. and it's the Ferrari SF90. And this car shows up a lot because it's on every single modded account that gets sold. Has at least 3 of this car on there, if not more. So lots of them go up for sale, and they sell pretty much instantly for 20 million. So this is a very good car to go ahead and set your buyout price as high as 7 million if you have it. If not, set it to however much money you have, and just sit relaxed searching for this car. You are going to get them come up. I've gotten about 5 or 6 in the past day alone. This is a very reliable car to go ahead and search for right now, and when you do get them, sell them immediately, because there's no sense holding on to them because they're already selling at a $20 million price point. The next one that we actually haven't seen come up before is the Plymouth Barracuda, and this car, it doesn't look crazy, but there are lots of them being posted up right now for around 15 million, and in fact, there's so many being posted up, I wouldn't be surprised if this is about the peak of this car's price. So I wouldn't recommend saying your buyout to anything more than 4 million, maybe even 5. But as soon as you get one, you probably want to sell it immediately, because this car is likely not rising to a $20 million price point. It's not that cool of a car. It just happened to be a little bit rare, so people are trying to offload it right now while it has a high selling point. But since it's not that crazy to drive around, chances are people aren't going to be looking for this car in the future, unless it happens to get really rare again. So if you are looking for rare cars, now would be your time to buy this. But if you're just looking for a profit, go ahead and search for these, try and get 3 or 4 and sell them immediately, because I don't see this price going up at all. And our last car for today is actually one very similar to what we just looked at. It could be the exact same car for all I care. They're selling at almost the exact same price point for pretty much the exact same reason, and it's the Dodge Super Bee here. This one does happen to be a very new car that's only released into the game once, so there is a finite amount, and they're not selling every time for 15 million, but they are selling pretty consistently, I'd say every other time. So if you get your hands on one, again, post it up immediately. This price I could see going to 20 million, but right now I wouldn't go over 5 million on your price point. If you only have a million, again, only bid with that. There's nothing wrong with it. You can also not be afraid to set bids on cars, because every now and then you do win using the method I showed you earlier, but I have had a good amount of these come up for me as well. I've won about 3 or 4 in the past hour pre-recording this video, so they are showing up, lots of them again from modded accounts, or the newer wave of modded accounts that are coming out. Anyways, boys, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this video. If you made it all the way through to the end, let me know with a comment down below. I'm gonna be starting that series soon where I'm trying and make as much money as possible in a legit manner without legendary tune or anything. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, make sure you hit the bell notifications and comment down below what else you guys would be interested in seeing. We do have a collab video with the Goose coming out very soon. It's probably the next video after you guys are seeing this one, so stay tuned and turn on notifications for that. As always, we'll see you boys in the next video. Stay sideways. No, I'm just kidding. I'm out. Oh, peace.